Hello, all. Welcome to the castle. Today, wow, we are going to talk about the tragic, it's bad on the Suicide Squad. The flop that, whew, was heard around the world, but nobody saw. Oh man, it did horrible. It did. I thought about pulling up the numbers. They're not good. Now, according to HBO, Warner Brothers, it did fantastic on Max, which I've been debating on whether or not to really step in that rabbit hole, but I don't know that I want to because when you start dealing with numbers, people tend to tune out. Let's just say for how much it cost to make this movie, they lost a lot of money. I mean, I don't care how you think about it. I mean, no, I don't. But I thought this movie would do better than what it's doing. I really did. Now, there could be a lot of issues why this movie didn't do as good as it did, and I don't think rated R has anything to do with it because Deadpool did fine. Joker did perfectly fine. I think one, I think there was a lot of factors that added up to this movie doing as poorly as it did. John Cena, that. I don't think that had a whole lot to do with it. It wasn't advertised anywhere. And the trailers that came out really didn't do the movie justice. It really didn't. And like I said, it's not a perfect movie. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's, I mean, at worst, it's a 7 out of 10. Most of the jokes did land. There was a bunch that didn't. Some of them went on too long. There was a lot of stuff that could have been cut out of the movie. No spoilers. I'm just discussing the movie itself. It could have been a little bit shorter, but that can't be what kept people out of theaters. I don't believe that. The main reason they kept us on Max was for subscribers, trying to pull more people in. How much did that cost them? What is that? They're not going to give these numbers out. HBO, Warner Brothers will not release if they because that will set a precedence. It will because plus that if they release numbers, that's going to add to Scarlett Johansson's lawsuit. It would because that would be proof. That would be more evidence to bring into court if that hadn't already been dealt with. I don't know. We hadn't heard another word about it. So it's probably been dealt with. But that's the side point. Think about all the money that they're not going to pay to these actors now, unless they had all their money up front. Which I don't know. If you didn't go see it, I'd like to know why. I mean, I don't care if you don't like it or like it. That ain't the point. I'm curious. Was it the new coof? Was it um, what really led to your decision to say no? I'm not going to theater because and I enjoy the theater. So and maybe people just don't care. And yeah, I have a huge television. I've got a real good sound system, but I prefer to watch it in theater. I saw it both ways. I saw it at the theater and I saw it on Max. I've watched it twice. Hmm. And most of the reviews I've seen are good of this. It just kind of it has me confused. And for whatever reason, the critics are giving this like a 90 something. And I'm like, what? Usually, here lately anyway, a non woke movie, oh, they're. And the audience score is really not far from the critics. And I'm like, and I know, right, but it's weird. A movie like this, and both the critics and the fans like it. Odd, that's all. Whew. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know. I'm curious. I really am. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next video.